It was a chilly evening in the city. The sun had dipped behind the tall buildings, painting the sky with shades of orange and purple. Streetlights flickered on one by one as people rushed home after a long day. Among them was a man named Daniel, holding the tiny hand of his 6-year-old daughter, Lily. They had just come from school, Lily clutching her small lunchbox in one hand, swinging it happily as she told her father stories of her day. "Daddy, today I drew a rainbow and my teacher said it was beautiful," she said with a proud little grin. Daniel chuckled, patting her head gently. "Of course it was, sweetheart. Everything you make is beautiful." As they walked down the sidewalk, Lily suddenly stopped, her eyes fixed on a corner near a bakery shop, where a young woman sat on the cold pavement. Beside her was a little girl, not much older than Lily. The child's face was pale, her clothes torn and dusty. Her small arms wrapped around her stomach as if trying to quiet the hunger that gnawed inside. Lily's smile faded. She tugged at her father's sleeve and whispered softly, "Daddy, she looks hungry." Her innocent eyes widened with concern as she held up her lunchbox. Can I share my food with her?" For a moment, Daniel froze. He looked at his daughter, then at the child on the street. His heart clenched. He worked hard, sometimes double shifts, to give Lily a life where she never had to worry about food, shelter, or safety. But here, right in front of them, was a mirror of what could have been, had life been crueler. Daniel knelt down, brushing Lily's hair back. "Are you sure, sweetheart? You've been waiting to eat the snack all day." Lily nodded firmly. "She needs it more than me." And without hesitation, Lily walked over. The little girl on the ground looked up, confused and shy, while her mother lowered her gaze, ashamed of her circumstances. Lily opened her lunchbox and offered a sandwich, her tiny voice breaking the silence. "Here, this is for you. Mommy always says food makes us happy. I want you to be happy too." The little girl hesitated, but when her mother nodded with tears brimming in her eyes, she accepted it. She ate slowly, almost reverently, as though the simple sandwich was a feast. Daniel watched the entire scene, his heart heavy yet full, realizing something powerful. Compassion isn't taught in classrooms, it's lived, felt, and shared. But this was only the beginning of their story. Over the next few weeks, Lily's gesture became a spark that ignited something bigger. Every day on their way home, she noticed the mother and daughter sitting in the same spot. Sometimes Daniel would bring extra snacks in his bag without telling Lily, but somehow she always insisted on giving away something of her own. Her fruit, her juice, or even the cookies she loved so much. One evening, Daniel finally sat beside the woman. "What's your name?" he asked gently. The woman hesitated but replied softly, "Maria, and this is my daughter, Sophia." Her voice cracked. "I'm sorry you keep seeing us like this. I don't want pity." Daniel shook his head. "It's not pity. It's kindness, and I think we could all use a little more of it." Maria's eyes filled with tears as she whispered, "I lost my job months ago. I've been searching, but no one wants to hire a single mother with no references. We stay at a shelter, but food is always short." Daniel listened quietly, his chest tightening.
He knew the struggles of raising a child alone.
After Lily's mother passed away, he had faced sleepless nights, crushing bills, and the constant fear of not being enough. But he had managed, with help from strangers who had once shown him compassion. And now he realized it was his turn. The story unfolds slowly, with Daniel stepping deeper into Maria and Sophia's lives. He begins by bringing warm meals on weekends, then helping Maria prepare for job interviews. Meanwhile, Lily and Sophia become inseparable, giggling together as they play hopscotch on the cracked pavement outside the shelter. One night, Daniel overhears Lily whisper to Sophia, "Don't worry. My daddy always says family isn't only who you're born with, it's who loves you. And we love you." That line stays with him. Challenges come, of course. Daniel's boss scolds him for being late when he spends mornings helping Maria drop off job applications. Bills pile up, and people in his neighborhood whisper behind his back, questioning why he's helping strangers when he barely has enough himself. But Daniel refuses to stop. He remembers the way Lily's face lit up when she first gave her sandwich away, the way compassion flowed so naturally from her small heart. He couldn't let that light dim. After months of struggle, Maria finally lands a stable job at a local cafe, thanks to Daniel's recommendation. She cries the day she gets the news, hugging him tightly. I don't know how to thank you. You didn't just feed us. You gave us dignity again. Sophia and Lily celebrate with cupcakes, their laughter echoing down the street like music, and then, in one final twist, Maria saves Daniel too. When his company announces layoffs, he faces losing his job. But Maria, now working at the cafe, introduces him to her manager, who is looking for someone dependable and hardworking. Daniel secures a new position, ironically because of the very woman he once helped. The months later, the four of them sit together at a park bench eating sandwiches. Lily leans against her father and points at another family nearby. Daddy, remember the first time I gave Sophia my food? Daniel smiles, his eyes moist. Yes, sweetheart. I'll never forget. Lily grins. You see? Sharing makes more happiness grow. It's like planting seeds. Daniel kisses her forehead and whispers, and you, my little girl, planted the first one.